Hello, I have a short addition to make to my fake news and conspiracy theories podcast because as things go, I actually watched some other things too that just reminded me of some very important things that I've left out. So I wanted to share them with you too. The first thing is when you are looking at some content that is online, try to see if it's factual or if it's an analysis of a reporter or the person who who did the content. So in addition, with the date and the name, sometimes or most of the times, especially with the serious media, they point out if it's factual or if it's an opinion, an analysis, and that can be very helpful. Another thing is, when I talked about algorithms, I forgot to point out something very important, and that is that algorithms are watching your every move, well, almost every move. They're especially watching what are you looking for, how long you're looking at some pictures, at some content, what is the content that you are mostly looking at or reading. So they will push just this kind of information. They will try to give you this information that you are mostly interested in. The thing is, with this kind of pushing of your own opinions, you don't really hear the other side. So it is very important to have this in mind. Why? Because we are all biased. Not just us, but also the people, the reporters, or whoever did the content that you are taking in. So have this in mind. If you would really like to do some good research, try to find also other opinions and what they say. Try to get opinions from several sides to see what they're saying. So, because media is biased and people are biased, the thing is that most of the media is also leaning to a certain side. And of course, this is okay. This is not something that is unusual. But be aware of that if some media is mostly turning towards the left, that's the kind of news and content you're gonna get. And very often you're not gonna hear the other side. And sometimes, in my experience, it's just good to hear the other side, although it might be difficult because you disagree with them. Also, if you have an article, if you're reading an article, but if you're watching a video, try to see if they're mentioning some kind of research, if they're if they're citing something. It's good that it says who this is from, where is this research made, who made this research, and that there is a link to check this research so you can read it for yourself and see that it's really true. Also see when this research was done. Because often what I found is that people just mention, as research suggests, that's not enough. We need to know who did this research, what institution, when was it made, and what were the results they came to. Because sometimes the research is not so clear, and it's good to see the research for yourself, especially if you're researching something very important and try to find out about something important. So keep in mind, we're all biased, and algorithms are catching up on our bias and are therefore pushing whatever is part of our value system and whatever our opinions are. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching this short addition to the first part. See you soon, and I wish you a nice rest of the day or night whenever you're watching or listening to this. Bye!
Sono Sound. Sono Sound. Sono Sound.